Hey guys, I just wanted to do this for a few minutes. It's not going to be long at all. Just going to do this before the wife gets home. But I just wanted to show you guys the mine now that it's on the layout. I haven't done the gravel up by the mine yet. I'm going to do that still. When I put the gravel down up by the mine, I'm going to go ahead and stain it black so it kind of looks like coal laying around there. But that's what it's looking like right now with the mine on there. I think it looks pretty good. I still haven't done the lines for the road there for the town. Got my little flex tool to make the lines, I just haven't done it yet. Just running a couple trains while I'm at it. Oh, and I got my fence in. As you can see, the fence is all in there now. Still have not cleaned up the inside of the lake there. Probably won't do that until I do this part of it. Once I do that part, then I'll go ahead and clean up the inside. I also went ahead and put down some rocks over there, which I think looks cool. But there's been a lot of work going on this side of it anyway. Not too much over here. Did make a couple changes. I took out a spur over there. And that's where the depot is going to be, somewhere in that area. I'm going to take out one of these spurs back here too to give it some more room. Because I feel like it's just too cluttered. And then of course over here is just a big old mess. But we're getting there. So I'm just kind of running the train around the track while looking at it, deciding what to do next. That's one of the reasons why I haven't done all the wiring for the switches yet, because I keep changing everything. But that's the joy of it being my own layout. I get to do that. Hey, what's going on, man? Just in here giving the commentary to the viewers who haven't seen this yet as to what I'm doing, what's going on. Recently added this thing here. Still haven't put the Bigfoot down yet. He's going to be in there somewhere. Oh yeah. Went ahead and added, I can't even see if you can see that or not, but went ahead and put that ledge in there so that way you can go from that little shack down to the lake there to get onto the dock, which is still sitting out in the middle of the lake because I haven't moved it yet. But I will. Just haven't cleaned up nothing here. That's why I haven't moved it yet. Still, all that extra ground foam still in the lake, just haven't vacuumed it out yet. Like I was saying, I ain't going to do that until I do this part over here. But it'll get done. I added the ground foam right here because I put in this here switch that leads over to the mine. The mine looks pretty good, and that building looks a whole lot better than what it did if you saw the other video on this. I like those rocks too. Here comes the old train. And I'm getting tired of holding this phone all the time, so I went ahead and ordered me a tripod for the phone. I also ordered a little tabletop tripod. How you doing there, Wilmer? The stand-up one that's like 4 foot tall, that thing's like $10, and the one that goes on the table, that thing's only like $3, so it's actually like $2.69, so I ordered that too. That way when I start doing this filming stuff again, I don't have to sit here and hold the phone the whole time. Which should be alright. Good to hear, Wilmer, good to hear. And as you can see, this is still all a big old mess over here, but that's alright. So I'm still making changes as I go. But I plan on carrying this road around over here to this, and then coming around this way with like it'll be the same type as this, the chalkboard paint. Get it over here, and then from where, like right here, going this way, it's gonna be a dirt road, coming all the way up to the shack right here. So there's where we're at. I don't have the sound turned down on this guy. He's turned off right now. Probably turn him back on. 3. Oh, turn him off too. There. Get this one turned on. Yeah, that's better. There we go. A lot better. Hey, Roy, how you doing? I was just going over, everything that I'm going to be doing here. For those of you who haven't got to see the mine yet, that's the finished mine right there. And there's the building that I had to repaint. It's a regular Bachmann building. It was, well, you guys seen what it looked like. I had to paint it up and get rid of those stupid blue mineral on there. A lot better now, though. Still haven't put in the gravel over here. When I put that in there, I'm going to stain it black so it looks like coal. Hey there, Hillbilly Railroad. And like I said, still haven't done the lines on the asphalt yet. I got the little flux tool to do it with, I just haven't got around to it. There's the depot that John Tanzillo did for me. That's pretty much where it's going to go. So I took out a spur that was back there to make room for it. I'm going to remove a spur from back over here too and just limit that to one industry. There's the old transfer station. There's the Unitram track that I'm using as a yard. Still got a lot of work to do, as you can see, but it's getting there. I keep changing everything up, so that's one of the reasons why I haven't made some of these switches permanent yet. But I'll get to it. I didn't plan on running too long, so the wife's going to be home, probably within the next 10-15 minutes, if not before that. Absolutely. Sure did, Wilmer. I didn't quite see all your question there, Roy, but that's where the Joplin Depot is going to be, is right there. Still got a lot of work to do yet, like I said, but I'm in no rush. And like I keep saying, I keep changing everything as I go, so no hurry at all. Yeah, Roy, it actually is. If you was to go down Main Street, down towards the edge of town, there's a big old white building with graffiti on it. That's the actual Joplin Depot. I never knew what it was for the longest time. Until I finally figured it out, though. But yeah, but that's where it's at. And if you ever come, up this way again, just get off there at the, well, you can just get off at Main Street. It's I don't know the exit number, Roy, but it's like the one right before the petrol station. You go right there where the hospital is at and the Harley dealership is at, and just keep on heading down Main, get into town, and go towards the end of town, and it'll be on your right. Not Range Line, but actual Main Street. And actually, the roundhouse is, you can actually run into the roundhouse right before you run into the Union Station. Hey, Mr. Deltix. Yeah, Roy, I'm sorry. I just don't know the names of the roads by their number there. I just know them by their street name. But if you just pull it up on the map, you'll see where I'm talking about. Matter of fact, if you just look on Google Earth, you'll see it, straight away. Then you'll see the roundhouse too. Yes, I know. You're a truck driver, so absolutely you do. And believe me, if we was in Detroit, I'd be telling you all the numbers too, but I'm not originally from here, so. Originally from Detroit, and we was in St. Louis before we moved here to Joplin. So yeah, I pretty much know the streets around here by their names, not really by their numbers. Now you can see part of my little foam tool that I use to do the mine with. Yeah, Roy, it might be 43. But yeah, if you come up this way, Roy, it's worth checking out anyway. It's all fenced in, you know, but you can still get up there by it and look at it. Or if you just wanted to go onto like YouTube and, you know, check out videos of other people who's actually been inside the building and shot footage, you know, before they went ahead and put a fence up around it, you can do that too. I just wish they wouldn't have took the turntable out of the roundhouse. They turned it into that, you know, metal fabrication place, and unfortunately they got rid of the turntable itself, which sucks. Yeah, it is at the new hospital exit, absolutely. So that would be it. And the city won't sell it to a developer unless they was to go ahead and keep the building and maybe turn it into some office space. Other than that, they won't sell it because they won't let it get tore down. But nobody has seemed to want to go ahead and take on that project yet. It'd be really cool if they did, because there's definitely a lot of room in there. You can do some retail shops on the bottom, some office space on the top. That'd be really cool. Well, I used magic water for the lake, and then I went ahead and put some blue acrylic paint in there when I mixed it. Actually, I probably put a little bit too much. But that's alright, because it still looks pretty good. And then when the light's shining on it, you can see the other colors that I painted down there at the bottom of it. But usually it's pretty dark right here in this part of the living room, so you don't really see it that well. And right now, of course, it's pretty doggone dirty because I still got a bunch of foam in there that I haven't vacuumed out yet, which I wasn't going to do until I did this part over here. It would, Wilmer. It would make a great museum. But things like that cost money, you know. Yes, it does look good. Especially the canoers. Canoers look cool. And those rocks that are in there. Little branches, little stick branches. Again, it's kind of messy because I haven't vacuumed it out yet. But in building this fence, you know, that was a pain in the rear. With it being N scale, but serves its purpose because you can't have kids coming out their backyard and just going up here and falling into the lake, you know what? How you doing there, Ethan? Those things back there, those actually used to work, but I was not happy with them, so I kind of like tore them apart, and now they're just sitting there in the upright position. They don't work no more. And I don't really want to invest in the motorized ones. So we'll just leave those be. Got some more rocks over here for the layout. Plan on putting some of those over here somewhere. Over on this thing, probably right here somewhere. Doing pretty good, Ethan. Doing pretty good. Don't know if you guys can notice it or not, but got some flower beds in front of the White Castle right there. Just like these ones here. Plan on putting some ground foam right there too. Kind of like break it up a little bit from all that chalkboard paint. And I took these buildings and I did a little bit of weathering on them too, because they were just basic stock, you know, Bachman buildings or something. Same thing with the donut shop. It used to be like a reddish bottom down there, and I painted it that gray color and put some black soot type stuff on there to kind of make it look like it's got foot traffic. I need to get me some new cars though, because these cars, they're just crappy cars. I'm talking about these cars here. They're all junky ones. I haven't bought any yet. It's not at the top of my priority list. But at some point I will. And I really like the way the neighborhood turned out right here. Me too, Wilmer. Me too. Still have to put the little lines on there. I haven't done it yet. I got an ice cream truck that I'm going to set on here somewhere. Kids like to come out of the house and get the ice cream from the ice cream truck, so I thought it'd be cool to be on there. And of course I got street lights too. Bought them on eBay. Come from China or whatever. So I'm going to do those too, put them on the layout. Got two different types. I got one for like the streets there, the streets over here, and then I got another type that I'm going to use over here in the yard. It'll probably go like right down this strip right here in between the two Unitram tracks. So those look pretty good when they're on there. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys see somebody on here that you haven't subbed to yet, please feel free to do so. I haven't decided which one of those industries I'm going to get rid of yet. It's either going to be the cold storage or the other one. Well, those are two of my engines that you see running. I got several more. I got this, just a regular DC engine. I got that one, that's a DCC. The switcher's a DCC. And that there's another DC engine. And of course I have my little, I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it's over here. I had this guy here. He's a Bachman Prairie Flyer. He's a DC. I think I done broke him, because he doesn't really run no more on this layout when I put him on here. He kind of like starts and goes, starts and goes, and starts and goes. I think I ran him too hard when I had him on here. But that's alright. He really wasn't working that well on this layout anyway. I think he's just too small of a steamer. I think I need to get a bigger one. Well, I'll tell you what though, when I do the scenery over there for that Union Depot, that's really going to look nice. And now that I got it figured out pretty much where it's going to be, I'm probably going to do that here soon. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Ethan, but over here, where all the mess is at, I was actually wanting to do a turntable, like a Kato one. And I got me an engine shed right here. So I thought about, parking them over there somewhere. Because I got this water tower laying around here. It fell apart. Got this water tower right here. Here, let me grab it right here. This thing would look really nice sitting next to that steamer. So I might do that. But we'll see. Definitely plenty of time to make more changes. Alright guys, I didn't intend to actually run this long because the wife's going to be home any minute. So I'm pretty much going to go ahead and end the stream here and let these dogs out and get ready for her to come in. We're going to be watching the Mayans MC tonight. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Sons of Anarchy, but that spinoff is tonight, the Mayans MC. So if you guys ever like that stuff, you got to check it out. Actually, Roy, I'm not sure offhand who all ran through there. I did list some of them on that video. Yeah, very true, Digger, very true. The thing is, she likes the layout too. She's actually helped me with some things on here. She doesn't mind it, especially when I told her I was going to quit smoking and use some of the money to pay for the layout. She was all about it. So, and I haven't smoked since November of last year. No, not November. Yeah, was it? Yeah, November. I believe it was November of last year. So, she's pretty happy about it. So that works out. So she doesn't mind me, saving a little bit of money here and there from not buying smokes to buy stuff. So it works out pretty good. Alright guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Y'all have a wonderful day. And remember, it ain't a mountain if you don't climb it.